Earl Warren was born in Los Angeles on March 19, 1891, to Father Matthias H. Warren and Mother Crystal Hernland. He attended the University of California, Berkeley for both his undergraduate and law degrees, and he majored in political science. In 1925, Warren was elected as county district attorney and served in Alameda County. He created controversy when he advocated for Japanese internment camps during World War II, but expressed regret in his participation of relocating Japanese Americans in the years following. Earl Warren was the governor of California for 3 consecutive terms in 1942, 1946, and 1950. He was the first governor in history to win an election unopposed when he won Democratic, Republican, and Progressive primaries. During his terms, he reduced taxes, created an emergency fund for the state, and increased local spending on higher education and care for the elderly. Warren was appointed 14th Chief Justice of the United States in 1953 by President Dwight D. Eisenhower. He is most known for his ruling on Brown v. Board of Education in 1954, which made racial segregation in public schools unconstitutional. Other cases included Gideon v. Wayne Wright in 1963, which required counsel for indigent defendants, Mall v. Ohio in 1961, which barred illegally seized evidence, and Miranda v. Arizona in 1966, which required the reciting of the Miranda rights upon arrest. Earl Warren retired in 1969 and died on July 9, 1974, in Washington, D.C. In the Roe v. Wade case of 1973, the prosecutor Jane Roe challenged a Texas law that a woman could not get an abortion unless it is to save a woman's life. The defendant, Henry Wade, was the county district attorney being sued for enforcing the Texas law. The beginning of this case also involved James Halford, a physician who violated the state abortion law, and the Doe family, who did not agree with the law. Both cases were dismissed later on because they were not in conjunction with Roe's case. The Roe v. Wade case took place over the course of 2 years from 1971 to 1973, originating in Texas. It started a national debate on whether or not abortion should be legal and the roles of religious and moral views in politics. The case split the nation into pro-life and pro-choice. Roe wanted to get an abortion, but was unable to because of the law, so she filed a lawsuit on behalf of herself and all pregnant women. She claimed it was unconstitutional, violating the 9th Amendment that states there are rights that aren't listed but should not be violated. The district court agreed that it violated the amendment but did not grant her the right to get an abortion. She then appealed the denial, bringing it to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court ruled that the Texas law was unconstitutional, making abortion legal in 1973. They recognized the constitutional right to privacy extends to a woman's right to make her own personal medical decisions without interference from politicians. Jane Roe used this name to keep her identity anonymous during this case. Her real name is Norma McCorvey. The trial didn't end until after she gave birth to her child, whom she gave up for adoption. In 1994, she became a Christian and became part of a pro-life movement, voicing remorse for her role in the Supreme Court decision. Before the case, abortions made up 1/6 of all pregnancy-related deaths. Now that abortion is legal, it is one of the safest medical procedures in the United States with a 99% safety record. Women can receive support from medical professionals throughout the process.